All right, let's go, guys. Get in here, get in here. I have to get back in the courtroom, giving you guys a live update of what's just happening in the courtroom. Yes, Kid Cudi has just taken the witness stand, and he is already, the prosecutors are making sure that the visuals are clear. The first thing that happens, Kid Cudi walks in wearing blue jeans, and a black leather jacket. He walks straight to the witness stand, sits down, and immediately the prosecutor asks him, "What is your name?" He says his name is Scott Cudi. But what do people know you as? Kid Cudi. Prosecutor, first picture the prosecutor shows is a picture of Cassie Ventura on the screen for the jury to see. Who is this person? That is Cassie. Then she shows a picture of another woman. Shows a picture of Sean Puffy Combs. Then she shows a picture of Capricorn. He said, "This is Capricorn." Who's Capricorn? A friend of Cassie's. Then the prosecutor goes right into it. Okay. Can you tell us about your relationship with Cassie Ventura? He goes into tells the ladies and gentlemen of the jury that Cassie and him are friends. He dated her in 2011. And then the prosecutor goes into asking him questions about, can you tell us a little bit about the relationship? Well, she and I dated. We dated since 2011. He spent time at the family's home on one holiday. Then he goes in to start talking about the incident, the infamous incident of the break-in. Apparently, Cassie's friend Capricorn gives him a call while he's with Cassie and says that Puffy and another individual is inside his apartment right now. Mind you, Cassie is with Cudi apparently at a hotel. So Capricorn calls. Apparently, Capricorn drives Puffy to his apartment. And that's kind of crazy because that's Cassie's friend. How did that happen? In any event, he tells the ladies and gentlemen of the jury that when he realized that Puffy was at his apartment, he calls Puffy on the phone. Puffy answers the phone and he says, I'm giving to you raw, ladies and gentlemen. He said, "What the fuck are you doing in my apartment?" Puffy responds, "I want to talk to you." So Cudi leaves Cassie and races to his apartment. He gets to his apartment. He notices that his security cameras are moved away from where they normally position at. He goes upstairs. He finds his dog locked into a bathroom. Dog's jittery. Then he comes back downstairs and calls the police. Then he calls Puffy again. He wants to see Puffy. He wants to fight Puffy. He testifies to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. At that point, he wanted to fight Puffy. The fight never happened. In any event, he still made a police report. The police came out, and basically he told the story about what happened. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, there have been 3 objections already since he took the stand. He's only been on the stand, ladies and gentlemen, for 15 minutes, and the prosecutor went already in. Cudi's going to be cross-examined by Brian Still. Brian Still already gave 3 objections, and I think it's not going to. We saw what happened in YSL. Brian's not letting anything get past him, but that's what's happening. Kid Cudi's on the stand right now, and he's telling a riveting tale of how he found out that Puffy was in his apartment with someone else. They put the dog in the bathroom. Puffy wasn't there when he got there, but Puffy knew he was coming to the place. Wonder why Puffy wasn't there when he got there. This, ladies and gentlemen, is breaking news. Kid Cudi didn't miss no words. He said also that there were times afterwards that him and Puffy was texting, or Puffy was texting him saying he wanted to meet him. He wanted to talk to him. He said, "I didn't really want to talk to him after I realized what he did to my dog." So he was very upset about what he did to his dog. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is going down right now in the courtroom. I came out, it's freezing out here in New York City, but I promise you I was going to come back down every time we have a breaking news update in this case, and I got to go back upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go to security. It's a process. It will take me about 3 more minutes to get upstairs, but I'm going back upstairs. His testimony started at 10:45, and it's ongoing. And I don't believe his testimony is going to last too long. I think that because the prosecutor is basically getting because there's not much for him to testify other than he did see Puffy there, but he knew Puffy was there. He knew Puffy was there because Capricorn told him Puffy was there. And when he got there, they got in this house. So I don't know if Puffy has some kind of security, some security expert, because the locks weren't broken. His locks when the door wasn't broken. How did he get into his house? No one knows yet, but we'll find out hopefully in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get back around. Hold on, stand by. It's a process to go through security. but we're going back in. We're circling the block. We got to go. It's a whole process. We circle the block, get back in. But I'm going back in the building. Whew. It is cold out here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Cudi will probably be off the stand. They definitely will have another witness. I think he'll probably last another 30 minutes because the meat and potatoes are already revealed. We knew that he was going to tell a story, but we didn't know he wanted to fight Puffy. He wanted to put paws on Puffy, but that never happened. He never put those paws on Puffy. Hands for those who don't know. Make sure you guys sharing this. It's going down in the. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get around. They got the barricades up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're walking back in. Got to go through security. Hold on a second, guys. We got 2 minutes, guys. Got 2 minutes. We're going back in. Okay, we're going this way. Going back in, ladies and gentlemen. It is freezing out here. Okay, guys. Let me turn my phone off. I gotta turn my phone off, guys. I gotta turn my phone off. I'm going back in.